time. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all saw that? Did y'all see that? Did my camera just turn? Did y'all see that? That's why my camera just turned silent for a second. I don't know if I just tripped out. Okay. We be dreading every week whether to go back to Bamers and do my shit hilarious. Okay, I just want to make sure I make sure I'm not crazy. Y'all saw that, right? Like, why did they do that? All right. Like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down so it goes to the 13-month series. It's engaging and you can stay notified. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're staying with the Gustang and Traumerei conflict. That's exactly what I want to see because I don't want to see Dumas or Bam ever again. I'm kidding, but yeah, let's get it though. Let's get it. So, that all being said, we're going to hop right into it because they're going to see this in like 12 weeks. Unless you're on the Patreon, which you haven't joined. Somebody put the Patreon thingamajig in there. Someone put that in there. Okay. Gustang, what did you just say? Are you going to kill me? You? He said, yes. Me. Watashi? And then some type of dragon comes out. Weirum something. I don't know, some kind of monster. You're crazy. You. Oh, actually multiple things. I don't know, an amoeba. I'm not looking at animals, creatures, divine sea creatures. After that day, we promise never to hurt each other, no matter what. You're going to break that promise we made, Gustang. That's why he's tripping. Well, a promise. I don't like you. You gotta go, brother. So the things go towards Gustang. He seems fine, like he dodged it. Whoa! Bellerear was able to dodge it. And if I remember correctly, at least based on this translation, right? When Enkidu is popping, the text prompt is different. So this is actually Bellerear in control of the body talking right now, is my guess. I don't know that for a fact, but should I be concerned that he can dodge a family head's attack? I don't know. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, Endorsi dodges too. That's what's up. She got bong bong door. Damn, what a mess. How did those two end up here? I haven't gotten my chess piece back yet. Are you going to try to? Are you insane? Bitch, run! Bitch, run! Family heads are fighting. Dragon breath. Yeah. Looks like I don't even know what's going on. Did he stop the fire? Where is Gustang? I just see explosions. His hands on fire, smoking, smoldering. He said, my bad. Sorry, what happened? Relax with the spoilers. Support my ninja. Thank you. We Liddy. Team Traum. Again with that day. Yeah, that day always. Yeah, that day. I am definitely not Team Traumerei, but I have a feeling he's gonna win though, or look better. But all right, Gustang pulled up on him though. Let's see. Oh no, he's doing an attack now by waving his hand. So explosions. Damn it, what a mess. But it's okay. We still have a chance as long as we have the king. Interesting. Oh yeah, the administrators are part of the game too. That guy. He took my chess piece. I have to. Is this Endorsi's power up? Is he gonna get a power up or something now? Because he's just a ranker, right? But I don't know if he's stronger because Enkidu's in him. I don't know. Anyway, she tried to get it back. He notices. She actually gets her hands on it. Then with the kicker, she blocks it a little bit. What a waste. I'm not reading the translator note. Damn thief. How dare you touch someone's property? That was her king originally. He comes to punch her. She gets away though. She teleports away. If he had given me that blow, you would have died? Wait, you have... This is literally my reaction to when Han Sung-yi was like, oh, when Xian Hee-ha used her like wind fan transcendental, and he's like, I'm dead. I'm like, that's gonna kill you? Oh, that's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. She's a waste suit. And I have to seize the right moment to take the chess piece from that guy's rockets. Well, Trom wasn't aiming for Belleria. I wouldn't be surprised if he still got some Enkidu stat boost. It's not. See, I don't doubt that. My problem is you need to make that implicit or explicit. I don't want to have to just assume in my head Enkidu's inside of him. Now he's better. Have him say a line like, "I feel a little lighter." I feel something as simple as that. He's running. I feel lighter. My attacks feel more like. That's all you have to do. Is like I don't like when we give these authors so much leeway when they don't put the work in. Don't do the work for SIU. He has to show that his shit himself. Don't do it for him. Make that shit obvious. I'm not reading it. Just a rancor. We're so cooked. Just a rancors are not scary to me anymore. What the hell? What are we talking about? Rancors are trash. Unless you are a specific caliber of human being person with the high ranker, upper ranker moniker, I don't care that you're a ranker. I don't care if I'm a fucking D rank regular. I'm throwing hands with you. I'm not scary. Rankers are different, brother. If they're different, then she should got popped in the head right then and there and lost all hope of doing anything, even with Bong Bong intact. So nah. So Enkidu enhances him? I don't know. Just let it go. The scaling is fucked. You're right. It makes no sense that a family head fighting and a C rank regular and ranker can just move freely like they weren't blown away 30 chapters ago back on Traumerei's mothership. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if Belleria was able to one punch a baseline ranker. The translate notes are basically explaining slang to Reddit nerds. Okay, so she couldn't get it back. There's more explosions. She's killing all the animals, and I guess Traumerei just reforming them. He got the aura. Look at the aura. Oh, he has aura. Holland. Lock that lunatic up. Oh, wow. He's really puppeteering all the things from Holland. That's kind of crazy. Yes, sir. And his hands go out and yada yada, and all the monsters and Shinhui that are inside of him are swirling Gustang. Interesting. Okay, so what's the right word for this? Is it Cronenberg or not Lovecraftian? But anyways, this reminds me of something I've seen before. Okay, so they're like swirling around him. This is a living maze. Gustang, that shit better not trap you. Eldritch? Maybe Eldritch is what I'm looking for. Is it Eldritch? But I get what's happening here. He puts him in the maze, find the answer, yada yada. So he's like, I'm gonna put you in the maze. This is a living maze. I get it. I like that, but this better not trap you, bro. I've prepared what you like, Gustang. This maze is formed by tens of thousands of intertwined Ancient Shinhui biting each other's tails, so you won't be able to burn them all at once. Besides, no matter how much you burn them, they will regenerate and grow again through the power of my Shinwan Ryu. Okay. So it is literally an infinite living maze. This should be enough to keep you locked up for a while. It's disgusting. You should try it too. I don't want to read the translator note. So Gustang's chess piece. I don't know what he's been doing, but he doesn't seem to have escaped yet. Is he looking for Endorsi? What is he doing? You think Cronenberg is the right word? Okay, maybe. Absolutely disgusting. Or could Enkidu's powers of killing people instant like Tiara? I don't know that Enkidu's gifts from the administrators is passed on to Belleria while he's taking his body, but possibly. Well, I guess he would because he's always puppeteering somebody's body. So I guess that's possible. You know the translate notes are high-key disrespectful. They be explained the most basic-ish as if the readers have no literacy skills. But it's the things that I want to know it doesn't explain to me. Like some specific dish from Korea I've never heard of. Just keep scrolling. But it's like, he called him a rat. He didn't literally mean that he's a mouse or a rodent. He means that he's sneaky and underhanded. If you don't... I know! Shut up! Useless ass translator, no. If me insulting my intelligence, I want to fight somebody. You gotta throw hands with me, bro. Trauma on the Centipede movie type she with all the tail biting Shinhui. Facts. Human Centipede. They say that hasn't escaped yet. I'm gonna have to bring him in and finish the game. You are so stubborn. From the moment I saw you put him on the chessboard with the branch leaders, I knew there must be a reason why you trusted. Oh, my tongue is hot. I forgot he did that shit. You must have forgot. Right. You must have forgotten that I already put my hands on him. I know you very well, Traumerei. You never trust anyone outside of your control. His tongue's on fire. He's exploding. He's burning up. Oh shit! I went way too far. My bad, yo. I'm dying. This is what I need a vacuum to be like. Shut up. Remember when vacuum was cooking those niggas, and she's like, "Shut up, y'all so loud. Like you're burning me alive, bitch. Goddamn." It is exactly what you said. I didn't know he was gonna burn him. I thought he was gonna control him to unrelease the maze, but hey, that works too. Let Gustang cook. I'm actually surprised that SU remembered the curse he put on Holland. I was not expecting that. I wasn't either until he just started saying it. When Ivanka was actually cool, shake my head. I mean, was Ivanka ever cool? I'm gonna leave Ivanka alone today. I'm gonna leave her alone today. I'm gonna let her rock. Question mark? How did this happen? Oh, is he dead? He's dead, yo. You gotta be dead. So that's the end of Holland. Rest in peace. No one will miss you. I mean, rest in piss, bozo. Holland. Oh, fatality. Ugly ass boy. Trash ass nigga. Garbage booty butt. He called him a loser. Hikikomori. I know what a hikikomori is. Gust, he said, come outside your room, you neat, you loser. Gustang, you bastard. I take all the trouble to come all the way here, and you create a maze to lock me in? Are you so afraid to fight me, Traumerei? Damn. Okay, so there's like a fire swirling around him or something. Ugh. Why is he ugh? Is it a fire attack? Is he putting his hand to help him up? Come to your senses, my friend. Our game is over. One of us will die in this place. Oh, bitch slap! Bitch slap! Bitch slap! Put him in the pack, Gustang! Spliff this nigga, bro. He's weird! You're weird, bro! Get him out of here. Simi with the pimp slap, bro. Oh, that's the end. Okay. So that's the first time we've seen a family head be hit in like a real traditional sense. I don't know how much damage he took, but okay. That was shorter than I thought, though. I thought it'd be longer. Interesting. Okay. Aside from like some power scaling nitpicks, I would say, and maybe some other nitpicks, I don't have any major criticisms, all things considered. Just some nitpicks. So I'll leave it alone. But what do we think this week? This is interesting. Y'all need to lay off my goat? No. Goofy bum ass ninja. You know SIU is really brutal with his death. I hope he does the same with Rachel at the end of the series. What if Rachel lives? What if Rachel wins, Willie? Traum is thinking Gustang is playing games. Gustang stops going up. Slap that man. Gustang has to win. Top tier character. Gustang literally said, the game we are fighting right now. Hope he destroys the mask. This was a great chapter. Yeah, probably 1% damage if that. Good chapter. The emotional damage was more than the actual physical damage for Traumerei. Gustang pimp slap Traumerei. Yep. W slap. It's kind of surreal seeing a family head get hit. I know. We've been so long. It's been like 12, 10, 11 years. How long am I reading this? But I know Traum will be back next week on some crazy-ish for sure. Let SIU, let us see this. Let us see this fight, bro. Don't turn back to Bam. There is always that possibility next week. Traumer's like, all right, I guess you're serious. And then we transition to Bam and Dumas, and then you'll just see the soul leave my body. Your soul is mine. That's some Sang-Shu shit, bro. Sorry, I just played the two recent Mortal Kombats recently, so Mortal Kombat's kind of in my brain of media cycle, if that makes sense. I was like, why he's still talking about chess, bro? Really wants to take you out. Gustang hit him with the Burning Blood knockout animation. I never played Burning Blood. That's the One Piece game. I've never owned it. Never played it really. I am surprised at how much Traumerei does not want to kill Gustang. It seems like he cares about the family head on some level. I don't know if that's more so that he's like, we made a promise. We wouldn't hurt each other. And Gustang's like, I'm a 4-eye psychopath. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Gustang put his palm on Traumerei and Traumerei going before getting slapped was hilarious. Man still has his hand in his pocket. Shit was effortless. So he probably didn't hit him that hard. Yeah. He really does have it in his pocket like this. Boom. How do you guys see this playing out though? Like, okay, let me ask you one question before I get into some other things. Who do you think would be the better hand-to-hand combatant if you had to guess? Just you don't have to just gut instinct. Gut instinct. What's in your heart? Who would you have to guess is better with hands, straight hand-to-hand combat? I'm not saying who's physically stronger or who's more athletic, just who's a better technician. I can't fight, but well, you know what I'm talking about. Gustang, probably Gustang. Okay. You would think Gustang, but I low-key think Traumerei. There's a reason why I phrase it the way I phrase it and added that tidbit. Gut instinct, I say Traumerei. Interesting. I don't think Traumerei is a better hand-to-hand combatant to him than Gustang. But I think because he could amplify himself with animal traits, genes, body parts, characteristics, abilities. I think when it comes to like the physical side of things and like the athletic part, I think Traumerei has him beat physically. Like if they had to race, I feel like, I don't know, Traumerei could put on cheetah legs and like just fucking Sonic Blitz him. That's how I'm seeing it, if that makes sense. Similar to the Luffy versus Bam video that I did, where I said Bam is the better literal, technical, hand-to-hand martial artist. Luffy's a brawler that will just hit you anyhow in any way, but Luffy's physical stats are much better than Luffy's. So he's more athletic. That's kind of how I see it. But it's interesting because I want to know how, like, my problem with Traumerei's fighting style with the anima is that I feel like for family heads against family heads, you either have to have some type of special, solely created, maybe the 7 beasts that only Traumerei wields that could do something, or you have to really fight him. Like, that stuff will work on everyone else in the tower, but on a family head, it doesn't matter how good your control is of Raging Rapids, it's a fucking squid. It can't fuck with me. I'm a family head. Gone. You could revive it, twist it, remake it, remix it. It don't matter. It's not gonna hurt me. So I'm interested to see how those two things would interact. If that makes sense. So let me see what I'm saying. What you guys are saying? Sorry, Traumerei might be Traum. Honestly, think Traum should be more physical and Gustang is probably more technical. Absolutely, 100%. If Traum has beastification, maybe it was him. Maybe was it called beastification? There's beastification and canine transformation, which I'm sure he can do both, in some family head shenanigan way. I feel like Traumerei's hands have never been tested more as a summoner. I feel it. I assume Traumerei has some sort of super beastification he can use. I could agree with that. If Traumerei gets serious, do you think he'll take off his jacket? For some reason, I could see him taking his mask off first before the jacket, but I feel like that will come off in battle. Like, he'll be like in a wall of flames and jump out and then he'll like be burned off. I don't know. That's the impression I get. I could be wrong. Oh God, where was I? Oh God. The fishing panel with Amaze makes me think that. Oh, okay. Now I guess my thoughts so well. Gustang got the protein book though. The protein book. I don't know. Gustang seems to have an armory that it could pull out some legendary class armor to increase his stats. I'm sure they can boost their stats, but I just feel like maybe just who's just a more athletic, who has a more athletic body and could augment themselves naturally easier would be Traumerei. I have nothing to go off. I'm just me just spitballing. So I'm not saying I know I'm wrong. Actually, matter of fact, I know I'm wrong. I still like SCC not giving us the full picture with Traumerei. I think Traumerei is gonna talk no jutsu his way out of not getting murked by Gustang. Okay, that's interesting. I think Traumerei being this thoughtful a person is a facade, and he really is a meathead that throws hands after he transforms. That would be interesting. That he's hid that part of himself so well. I'm gonna disagree with you with him being like a Kenpachi type smoke seeker, but I'm absolutely sure he has no problems with fighting and getting down and dirty. So it's like, okay, you really want me dead then? Fine, fuck the promise, let's go. That I could see happening. If this fight's happening, it should be as long as Gojo versus Sukuna, if not longer. That'd be cool. To be frank, I see them both being topless or having destroyed clothing if they all went out. I get that. I get a strong vibe. Traumerei the secret weapons Zahard had given him. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. I feel like Gustang is significantly more of an all-around rounder matchup compared to Traumerei. I think I probably agree with that too. I think he might not be the best at anything except maybe being the smartest, perhaps. Could be no Shinchu controls, not him. We know hand-to-hand combatants, not him. We know needles and anima and swords are not him. When it comes to Shinsu qualities, probably Kunaduan. So he might just be one of those people. He's so good at everything, but he's the smartest though. Wonder if Gustang's hair will spike up when he goes all out. Super Gustang, Super Gustang. Traumerei is very hard to read, but I would argue in a good way though. I never fully know what he's really thinking, planning, scheming. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing. I like the chapter. I wish it was longer. This is one of those chapters where I'm like, why didn't you go crazy long with this chapter? Let's see some more fighting. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Now, when Gustan takes out the glasses, that's when we know it's going to pop off. So when Gustan does this and Traumerei goes, hold on. Hold on, I fucked up my sweater. Where you at? You gotta throw it off, bro. Throw off. Oh man. Gustang gonna pull a Gohan when he takes out the classes. You know what's so funny you brought that up? I got into an argument with my friend because I said future Gohan's a bum for losing to the androids. Because I'm like, why didn't he get mad and snap and go SSJ2 or like Ascended Super Saiyan or something? Like, why is he trash? Where is his anger at? He's poop. He's garbage. I'm like, Cell stepped on a fucking toaster and he got pissed off. I don't know. I don't like Future Gohan. I did not rate him. That's just a random tangent. Sorry. Gustan takes off the librarian. Fate has some battle armor underneath. Bro, I've been saying that. Like, are you not a saint? But remember, Gohan's anger is different. Like when he's mad, he snaps. I'm like, bro. And these are weaker than the ones that are in the current time. Like Gohan's a loser. I know he lost an arm though. I get that. Do y'all think the floor administrator really allowed the two families to go all out? My question to you is, my clap back, but like, do you think the administrator can stop them? That's my question. We know they can't kill the administrator. Only Enryu has done that. I understand. But does that mean the administrator can stop them though? They might be able to blow him away or trap him or send him somewhere else, but they can't beat him. Like, I don't know that a floor ruler and or administrator can actually stop two family heads if they decide to go all out. They might do the thing where it's like, they look at them. I didn't see nothing, bro. And just look the other way, right? So, Ryuga is not real. He's simply fuel for future Trunks. Nah. We're not giving him, see, y'all want to give him a pass. Cause see, I'm a Gohan hater naturally anyways. I don't really like Gohan like that. So I'm the only person who's honest about Gohan. Trunks is my guy though. And future Trunks is a GOAT. Is a GOATed, so I got no problem with that. But I'm like, bro, ain't no way you lost to these fucking androids. You stink. Gustang gonna pull an Aizen. Only I am allowed to stand at the top of the tower. Of course, the administrator can just take away their ability to use Shinsu like Heljo did to Mazino, but that doesn't stop their physical abilities. They're still very strong physically. And I think the rules for the health floor were different because of them not having a true administrator. See, this confuses me about the regulars. They don't need permission to use Shinsu in any given area. So the administrator, from what I understand, they can't grant you or not grant you permission to use it. So they should be able to use Shinsu whatever. I thought that the health floor was the floor of death was supposed to be an outlier because of the hand and Arlene and the death of an administrator and the Shinsu there was wonky. I could be wrong because he couldn't take it away from Bam with the thorn. So maybe I need to research that a bit more. But I'm under the impression that they can't take away their Shinsu, and even if they can, they're still physically some monsters. There still isn't really anybody in Tower that can compete with them, those 10, if you will, or 11, 12 physically. But it's a good question to ask, though. I'm not mad at that. Another real question the administrator want to. Since the administrator was brought up, how big of a scale do you believe this fight will go? Because this floor should collapse within the aftermath of this fight. I hate to say this, and I hope that I am wrong with every fiber and every cell in my body. We might have to temper our expectations of what family heads are truly capable of doing based on how long we've waited, the blog post hypes, the slurp and rod writing they've gotten throughout the series. Because I don't personally think yet, as I know no one's really tried and gone all out yet, so I understand that. Their power has been part of what hasn't really impressed me when I see them. Like, I'm a little disappointed by their like presence and display in a lot of ways. I feel like Gustang has done a better job in a lot of aspects. Traumerei has had his moments. I don't know that they're these universal continental nuke blow up. I don't know. I don't know if he's changed his mind. He's wanted to depower them to make it a little more fair or reasonable. That's one of those things. When I see it, I'll just judge it when I see it. I don't want to make any prognostications in advance. Maybe get myself excited or hyped for it to kind of fizzle out. But that's kind of what I think. Or the real problem is that they have a lot of weak people around them that SIU doesn't want to kill, so he'll always find a reason for them to like not go out. Like, I kind of wish they can go into some void and fight, and no one else is around. We could see it as the viewers, but maybe no one else is around, so that could be the issue too. I'm not sure though. I want to know more about Ame. Like, why is her death the reason Gus is willing to kill Traumerei? She seems to be a lot more important than just, oh my god, I love Traumerei, I like you too, Ame. Oh no, you died. Beast form his ass. I'm not giving him a pass. That nigga trash. Oh man. Facts, bro. If anything, both family heads are very mysterious, but Gustang has shown more emotion than Traumerei. Indeed. If an administrator did pull up, I think that would be cheap. Just let these niggas box and die. Team Gohan, him, every other form be whack. I have no. He peaked. That's why I always put the joke that Gohan peaked at 11 or 10, however old he was. I can't remember if he was like 9 and spent a year with Goku and became like 10 in body, or was it? I can't remember. But I mean, I don't actually dislike adult Gohan. My problem with adult Gohan has always been, threats to Earth will come and surface. You can be a scholar. You're not even a great dad. Piccolo is always watching Pan, as far as I'm concerned. You could at least stay in shape. Like, to me, it's just like you're a businessman, you're a person, you take care of your family, you do your work, and you work out. Nigga, train. What is wrong with you? Train. I know you're a pacifist, so only fight when you have to, but you should at least maintain your level of strength. What do you mean he could barely go Super Saiyan against like Frieza? Like, that's embarrassing. That's my problem with Gohan. He doesn't like fighting, so I've always been cool with him stepping away from the front lines. But again, favorite character is Bulma. Second favorite character is Vegeta. Third favorite character is Trunks. And I used to like Frieza, but yeah. Is Bam an outlier since you got the Thorn plus spell breaking gimmick? I'm 50-50 on whether the heads could actually combat that. I'm not sure either now that I'm thinking about it. If you'd asked me before, I would have told you can't take away their Shinsu because they're like Neo in the Matrix. The rules don't apply to them. Like that's the whole idea and concept. Like what sport analogy did I use? It's like I can be the greatest football player in the world, but I'm born in the tower. My step over game crazy, pressing, passing, shooting, all that, physically great. But since you're an irregular, you can do this. Let's say this is the ball. The rules don't apply to you. You can just pick the ball up and fucking run. And fucking kick that shit. Like it's cheating. Like that's kind of how I look at irregulars in that sense. So no matter how good I am, it'd be very hard for me to beat somebody who could just pick the ball up and dart like it's American football. So, anywho. We'll just have to see, man. We'll just have to see. I think this is the danger of hyping up certain characters or certain like groups and like having legends because they really have to live up to it. So sometimes it might be better to not overdo it, but we'll just see. Family's gonna end up like the Yonko. Oh man, you'd hate to see that. The administrators might have an agreement with Heidon to not interfere in important events like this. That'd be interesting if Heidon was like, nah, let him fight. I think some people are expecting Enryu versus admin level destruction, but I don't think it'll be that level. Urek versus Luz wasn't crazy destruction, but still look good. Agreed. Was it just me or did the family have to have some weird relationship with Ame? I don't know. No idea. I think you're right about their power probably being overhyped. I mean, Axis users were said to be omnipotent, but when they were fighting in Carnival, it just looked like higher rankers fighting. And some authors like to use these type of words, but they use it to hype it and don't actually go by the definition, like omniscient, omnipotent. I'm like, you actually know what that means to be that? To be all powerful and be all knowing? So Gohan really Kenpachi peaked as a child. Facts. I'm gonna start using that one. I guess you could say now he did. I don't know. The only reason I want to see large scale is because Traumerei in the cage made the whole floor shake and Anu, the character in par with terms that did some crazy things to the floor of death, but I will keep no expectations, so I'll get no disappointment. That's the best way to look at it. Honestly, I don't like the Gohan doesn't like to fight excuse. Sometimes you gotta step up when they need, even if they don't want to. But that's my point. That's the only time he should really have to, or if no one else is there. I'm cool with him. If I'm a very peaceful person naturally. Like at this point, I'm like Gohan. That's why I get it. I work out, I train, I even box now. Do a little Muay Thai, you know what I'm saying? A little kickboxing, right? This is not so I can just go looking for fades like a Saiyan. But if you infringe upon me and or my friends or family, I will put you down. That's when I will step into that. From now on, how I see it is like a tug of war on Shinsu irregulars can pull their rope without a contract, but if an admin decides to put effort, they can take the Shinsu the irregular is pulling on. That's an interesting way of looking at it. I don't think I personally agree, and I don't know that we'll ever get a true and full answer, but I'm going to stick with my personal opinion that you can't take the regulars Shinsu away unless maybe it's the floor of death, Red Theresa, Helljo. I think that feels like an outlier case to me, but I could be wrong. The Ame flashback is annoying because it only gives us more questions than answers. Remember my video? What did my video say? I got questions with the question on it. Because I got questions. I ain't get no answers. I only have more questions. But yeah. I do think the main reason SU might have limited the scope of family heads attacks is to keep them alive around them. I kind of mentioned that a little bit before. So it could be because he doesn't want people around him to get destroyed or whatever. Because like, I remember when Traumerei first came and they're like, don't look at him directly. Don't. I'm like, is that a respect thing? Or is it like they're so powerful if you look at them, you just die? Like, you looked into the eyes of true power. like, I don't know, man. Like, this is why I say the consistency thing is always going to be my biggest point to harp on. When you're not consistent, it's hard. You said no Korean comments this week. The site hasn't uploaded the correct chapter. That's fine. I'm not mad at that. Yuri today still has the highest scale attack we've seen, right? Has it? Is it with Is it Yuri? You talking about Yuri and Karaka? I don't think that was the biggest. I still think it was Mizuno's 10% non-Shinsu, non-bloodlusted punch. That would still be the most destructive thing. Am I wrong? I think it's Mizuno's punch. Because of how far YUJE, UGUJ, he was like up over the body, and you can still see the aftermath of the attack against Jihad, flooding the entire floor around the station. No, I think so. No, I think it's Mizuno's punch. Still, I could be wrong, but the panel kind of stands out the most. Okay, I mean, we could take a look at it. No, oh wait, I read that already. Fabrics will never be allowed to go out. Yeah, probably. So I think it's Urek. Yuri's attack. I could be wrong against Karaka. Yeah, I figured you'd think with the Karaka thing, because I don't know. But I wouldn't expect them to be that consistent anyways. Like, some of them might look comparable or similar, but this one is just stronger than this one just because reasons. Like, don't take that too seriously. You know how Eastern storytelling is. You know how many times I've seen some punches in some series and I'm like, oh, that looked devastating. I've never seen somebody make that face with that level of impact and just get back up. Then I'll see somebody get hit with, I think something's a normal punch, and then they have what we call the white eyes in anime when you're knocked out. I'm like, that took you out? So I don't know. This is why I'm a big stickler on artistry being a very important part of your storytelling when you're making a graphic novel, webtoon, comic, manga, whatever the case is. Because even if things are from a text standpoint, I said textual, text standpoint, writing standpoint, if it's not consistent visually, I might have questions in my head or my brain. But I've given up trying to analyze that kind of stuff a long time ago. What's my favorite panel? Is it the slap? It's the slap. Might be the slap. Might be the slap with his hands out. I don't know. Let me see. What else happened? That one picture of Holland burning was hilarious. Might be that one. Endorsi really tried it. I respect the bravery, all things considered. This one looks kind of like he has like a stand. Holland. Lopobia Hollando. He tried to put him in a living maze. That's funny. And this guy just burns up and dies. This panel kind of funny because he's like dying, and he's a loser. So this is like 1B, but it's gonna have to be what day? Yeah, it gotta be this. Favorite piece of dialogue was what he called him a hikikomori on the pocket or whatever it was. Yeah. Or maybe when Gustang was like, I knew he was important. You don't keep anybody around you that you can't control. Hong Bonning tongue. So yeah. Alright. I'm on like an 8. An 8 out of 10. 8.5, maybe the highest. It was good. I liked it. I don't got any strong issues or opinion. I wish it was longer, but nothing crazy really happened yet, so not much to sink my teeth into until we delve deeper into things. Yeah, that's literally every week. That's like the thing that scares me. I'm like, oh my god, we going back to all things considered. If we went to like Mr. Shout out to Pantagana, Mr. Act Like I had the power of a tree, don't act like a tree against Fraud Watch Kirin or something, maybe. But if it goes to Bam and Dumas, like I said, you're gonna see the soul leave my body. I'm just gonna see the most unmoved ninja of all time. So yeah. All right, let me go talk to the YouTube people. So come join me in 11 minutes. I'm gonna start at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you guys don't mind. I actually have to take a poop, so I'm gonna go do that. I've been holding it. And my stomach is gurgling. Let me go released. Let me go drop the kids off at the pool. See some of you guys in a few minutes. Gang.